at KOIN 6, we keep you informed about crimes in our area. We often follow those cases all the way through to the court system. But what happens in between?
Yeah, so tonight we have a rare look at the work that forensic scientists do as they piece together puzzles and help get justice for victims. Joelle Jones was given a tour of the Washington State Patrol Crime Lab in Vancouver today.
It's a rare peek underneath the microscope, but thanks to the National Women's Coalition Against Violence and Washington State Patrol, after we donned our own lab coats and submitted our own DNA sample, we were able to get a look at the meticulous work that goes into analyzing evidence and holding perpetrators accountable.
We're bringing people to justice, and it's a fantastic feeling.
From analyzing drugs like fentanyl to testing firearms in tanks of water, even recreating weapons.
We can go to our reference collection and disassemble the suspect gun and the reference collection gun, and hopefully be able to cannibalize it a little bit so that we can make a gun that actually works.
Forensic scientists with the Washington State Patrol Crime Lab walked us through how they analyze and compare evidence ahead of trial.
We can look at two different objects, cartridge cases in this sense, at the same time. If there is what we call sufficient agreement of the individual characteristics, all these little lines, then we say that that cartridge case was fired from the same firearm.
But now the lab is known for tackling the bulk of the state's sexual assault DNA cases.
Every 68 seconds, a woman is sexually assaulted. If a rape kit comes in here, we have 45 days to process that.
After Washington passed a law in 2015 requiring all sexual assault kits be processed for DNA, in 2019, the WSP Vancouver Crime Lab built a high-throughput facility to outsource and nearly eliminate the more than 9,000 kits backlogged in the state. In May of 2022, the lab began processing kits on a 45-day turnaround, taking on the bulk of the state's cases.
It's a big load. It's the turnaround time is fast. On comparison to other forensic labs around the country, this is very quick. It's difficult, but it's good work.
WSP says of the more than 1,500 sexual assault kits processed by their 5 labs last year, 93% were completed within the 45-day window, with the Vancouver lab processing 68%.
If there is an unknown perpetrator, to try to identify that individual through the use of CODIS in a fast manner in just 6 weeks or so is amazing. And then we can let the police departments know they can go find that individual and bring them to justice.
And supervising forensic scientist Trevor Chowan tells me through their DNA work, they were able to identify a number of serial rapists as well as exonerate those who were wrongfully convicted. He says as of April this year, his lab will take on all of the sexual assault kits in the state. Reporting in Portland tonight, I'm Joelle Jones, KOIN 6 News.